Are you ready to unlock a world of opportunities? Look no further than Wansanje Travel and Tourism Institute. At Wansanje, we offer a passport to international recognition through a wide range of courses in various fields. Choose from our courses in travel and tourism, business administration, hospitality management, computer science and cybersecurity, entrepreneurship, food production. It is registered with the VETA and ICM, ensuring the high standards of education and recognition. Don't wait. Come and excel with us today at Wansanje Travel and Tourism Institute.
A warm welcome to Hope Channel Zambia television that changes lives. It is time for the news. Let's take a look at the headlines. Mkwazi Women's Club alerts Chawama and Kanyama residents on GBV matters. Traditional leaders call for enhanced global interventions to fight climate change. 21-year-old traditional healer detained in Chilanga for giving charms to 3 boys. The Czech Republic donates a specialized ambulance to the Ministry of Health. Church calls upon to consider persons living with disabilities during worship. These stories plus more coming up shortly.
Are you ready to unlock a world of opportunities? Look no further than Wansanje Travel and Tourism Institute. At Wansanje, we offer a passport to international recognition through a wide range of courses in various fields. Choose from our courses in travel and tourism, business administration, hospitality management, computer science and cybersecurity, entrepreneurship, food production, electrical, graphic designing, computer studies and many more. With our expert faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, you will gain the skills you need to excel in your chosen field. For further inquiries, call us on 0211 220 286 or 0977 603389 or visit us in person at Kenneth Kaunda House, Cairo Road, next to the Bank of Zambia. You can also reach out to us via email at wtticollege@gmail.com. Wansanje Travel and Tourism Institute is registered with the VETA and ICM, ensuring the high standards of education and recognition. Don't wait. Come and excel with us today at Wansanje Travel and Tourism Institute.
Thank you for joining us. And now the news in detail. The Mkwazi Women's Club of the Zambia Police Service has assured various communities of their support in the fight against gender-based violence, GBV, and child marriage. Mkwazi Women's Club patron Beatrice Musamba, speaking to mark this year's 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, said the Mkwazi Women Club would take lead in communities and sensitize their fellow women on the importance of understanding their rights and avoid GBV. Ms. Musamba was speaking during the sensitization program in Kanyama and Chawama compounds today. And Mrs. Musamba has encouraged victims facing GBV issues to report matters to necessary authorities. She has since called on community-based organizations, churches, and various organizations to join and champion the fight against gender-based violence. Here's a report.
Day 12 of the global activism against gender-based violence and the Zambia Police Service Mkwazi Women's Club has joined the lead to sensitize the people of Kanyama, Chawama and various compounds on matters regarding gender-based violence. Mkwazi Women's Club patron Beatrice Musamba has assured the residents of Kanyama and Chawama of the support in the fight against GBV.
We are here because this is a period of 16 days of GBV or gender activism. So us women who are married to police officers, we feel we should take part in this as well, by educating our fellow women, our children, the men, about what this is all about. And for us, we are trying to sensitize them to be aware that GBV should not be there, it should not be happening in the homes. However, we know it's happening.
Beatrice Musamba also has a word of encouragement for the girl child.
Vana vafunika kwenda kusukulwai nopunzira kuti vakapunzira kapena vazankhala bwino na veve kuntango. Then chikulu nchakuti kuli victim support unit yamene tinawo pano amene bolo chita support vambiri vakamba ti polisi kuja sikwa bwino sivachita bwanji va polisi valipo kutitandiza kuti tikaenda na problem vatichita kanso.
The residents have gladly welcomed the message of the Nkwazi Women's Club.
Tina problem yamene tilinayo mwana ndataona tikapeta ni batate bake base banabebe tina kufafura ntikukana iwe ukakamba uzaona uzachoka pa nyumba tileke vija tiononga bana.
The global 16 days of activism against gender-based violence is a key international moment to call for an end to violence against women and girls. It runs from the 25th of November, the International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women, until the 10th of December, Human Rights Day. Mweene Muyanga reporting for Hope News, Lusaka.
A panel of traditional leaders from Zambia participating at the ongoing 28th session of the Conference of Parties, COP28 in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, has called for improved and strategic consultations among chiefs and global leaders on climate change issues to enhance capacity in addressing the vice. House of Chiefs Chairperson Chisunka, accompanied by Chief Naluamba and Chief Nkambo, have submitted that traditional leaders have a vital role in local climate action as they possess intergenerational knowledge, practices, and leadership skills to help communities adapt and mitigate the impact of climate change. Speaking during the discussion held at the Zambia Pavilion, Chief Chisunka submitted that traditional leaders have a deep understanding of local environment and possess valuable knowledge that has been passed down through generations. He also reiterated the need for formulation of strategies by scaling up the gender-responsive interventions in the context of climate change in order to reduce the impact of climate change on the lives of women and children, especially in rural areas. Now, police in Chilanga have detained James Mumba, age 21, of plot number 7A/1U Waterworks area in Chilanga, who was practicing as a traditional doctor after the suspect is alleged to have given charms to 3 boys, one aged 10 and one aged 11, on the pretext that they have power to win any fight. Police spokesperson Ray Hamonga in a statement said on 30 November 2023 around 16 hours, the suspect engaged the 4 boys at his house to remove grass in his yard and never agreed any amount to pay them. After the boys did the work, the suspect told the boys to come to his house the following day for payments, but on the 1st of December 2023, at around 16 hours, when the boys went to get their money, the suspect told them that he will not give them money rather, but power to use when fighting. Mr. Hamonga said the suspect instructed the boys to pick soil from a fresh grave and further direct them to take a long shoelace each. According to the statement, the boys did as instructed, and that the traditional doctor made some charms by boiling the soil, shoelaces, and the head of a snake. Mr. Hamonga disclosed that the suspect put the liquid charms in 3 bottles and gave the boys with instructions that in the morning they should drink a bit of it, and when bathing should pour in the bathing water for 5 days. Tired of the process in a space of 2 days, the 10-year-old boy informed his parents, who after mobilizing the other parents' kids and their parents reported the matter to the police. Mr. Hamonga said police visited the scene of the crime and recovered some of the charms, which will be taken to the Food and Drug Laboratory at the University Teaching Hospitals for toxicology examination, while the children were taken to the clinic for medical checkup. According to Mr. Hamonga, investigations have revealed that one of the boys, aged 13, was not given the chance as he was late but was asked to go the following day. Police has since investigating the matter. Police in Lusaka has detained 2 suspected robbers, Humphrey Kasemene, aged 29, and John Mangemba, aged 32, of unknown house numbers in Matero Townships for aggravated robbery. The duo is alleged to have committed the offense yesterday, December 6th, 2023, around 14:45 hours along Ron Road in Kablonga, when they forcibly grabbed a cell phone Samsung S9 valued at 1,200 kwacha from Alex Wupe, aged 25, of unknown house number but from D section in Mtendere, after the suspect hit him with a side view mirror of a Toyota Mark X black in color. Police spokesperson Ray Hamonga in a statement said the car, which after committing the offense sped off but lost control a few meters away from the scene when it went into the drain leading to the Ray Hamonga in a statement said the car, which left after committing the scene, sped off but lost control a few meters away from the scene when it went into the drainage, leading into the apprehension of the suspects by the victims and other members of the public, and recovered the stolen phone. Mr. Hamonga said the suspects were taken to Kablonga police post, and later police officers from the flying squad rushed to the scene where the said vehicle with 2 number plates BAB 3391 placed on top of BLA 9253 was retrieved. Police investigations into the matter are ongoing.
Police in Lusaka have detained Humphrey Kasemene, age 29, and John Mangemba, age 32, of unknown house numbers in Matero compound for aggravated robbery. The duo are alleged to have committed the offense yesterday, the 6th of December 2023, at around 14:45 hours along Ron Road in Kablonga. This followed after Alex Wupe, age 25, unknown house number, D section in Mtendero compound, reported that as he was walking along Ron Road towards Kablonga shopping mall, when a Toyota Mark X black in color came from behind and hit him with a side view mirror. Thereafter, one of the 2 occupants came out of the car and forcibly grabbed his cell phone S9 valued at 1,200. The car then sped off, but fortunately a few meters away from the scene, the vehicle lost control and went in the drainage. The victim then called for help, and members of the public helped in apprehending the 2 occupants and recovered the stolen phone. The suspects were taken to Kablonga police post. Later on, police officers from the flying squad rushed to the scene where the said motor vehicle with 2 number plates with BAB 3391 placed on top of BLA 9253 was retrieved. Police investigations into the matter are still ongoing.
Just now, we take a set of commercials. Don't go away.
Change your water and change your life.
Kanjin Water Zambia Limited brings to you microclasses highly alkaline water with the benefits of immunosystem booster, disease combating, and many more. For more information, dial the number 0976 096670. We are located in all around the country, Zambia.
Change your water and change your life. Change your water and change your Kanjin water.
Kanjin Water, change your water, change your life.
There is nothing quite like the thrill of catching your own fish. And at Papino Investments, we bring that experience to you. Papino Investments, the home of live fish, has everything you need to make your meals unforgettable.
It has a different taste. And that is why I enjoy coming to this place.
From live fish that you can catch for yourself to smoked fish, just chickens and beef, we have a wide range of products that will satisfy your shopping needs. And if you're looking for something else, we have a wide range of groceries to choose from, including Hope Channel decorders. At Papino Investments, payment is easy. You can pay with cash or use our mobile money services. Visit us today at Robert's Fish and Veggies Building, Challenge Market, Lusaka, or call us at 0955 108708 or 0976 543822 or 0965 691909. Papino Investments, the home of live fish.
Welcome to Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School.
Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School is enrolling pupils for the 2024 academic year in junior and senior secondary education. This educational institution is a co-Christian boarding school run by the Seventh-day Adventist Church and offers grade 8 to 12 education. Located on the outskirts, 5 kilometers north of Chisamba town in Central Province of Zambia, Chisamba District Education Board ranks the school third in academic performance in the district. With our conducive and learner-friendly environment, our pupils are able to excel tremendously in their academic journey.
Distance along a latitude, which is a small circle. So what formula do we use?
Our learners are imparted with vast knowledge in practical agricultural production units that will help them become entrepreneurs when they leave school.
My name is Shoma Sifukwe. I'm in grade 10B and I take agriculture. We grow crops so that we can provide for the school and supply for those that come here around to also buy them so that we can also earn a living here.
They proudly bring their children to our school. They believe in the quality of education that is offered here.
We encourage you to bring your children to Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School. You have tried the rest. Try the best now.
For more details, you can contact us on 0976261285 or 0979908216, or you can email us on emmanueladventistsecondary@gmail.com. Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School, training the head, the heart, and the hand.
December is finally here, bringing daily dose of entertainment with Mbasela promotion this festive season. Starting December 1st, pay 2 months on Antenna Nova, Basic or Dish Nova, Smart Bouquet, and enjoy instant upgrade to the next higher bouquet. Also, pay 2 months on Antenna Classic or Dish Super to get 10 Mbasela viewing days. But that's not all. Unwrap your festive box and catch latest Filipino series on our telenovela channels. Watch the premiere of Too Good to Be True on the 12th at 2040, then continue with the first Nani Daily at 1950 on Novella E+. Also, get ready as Santa unpacks the holiday joyous content for your kids. Discover the best kids show lined up on cartoon channels such as Bunicula, Jungle Book, plus many more. Subscribe now and enjoy amazing value in the Mbasela promotion. Top Star, enjoy digital life.
Thank you for still staying with us, and now for the rest of the news. Transport and Logistics Minister Frank Tayali says the use of technology will allow the aviation sector to grow. Speaking in a speech read on his behalf by the Permanent Secretary, Frederick Malusaka, during the commemoration of this year's Global Aviation Day, Mr. Tayali said the industry has seen 100% recovery in passenger numbers compared to the pre-COVID levels. The minister further said government recognizes the many contributions the air travel makes in connecting societies and delivering vital goods to support millions of livelihoods and contributing billions to the global economy. And Aviation Board Chairperson Dr. Patrick Nkoma said flying on airplanes should not be for a few privileged individuals, but must be a choice. Aviation Day is commemorated globally on the 7th December annually to highlight essential cooperation among nations and establishing the global transit network for the benefit of all.
Zambia
Zambia Civil Aviation Authority today celebrated International Aviation Day. This day celebrates the significance of air travel and innovation in global connectivity. This day emphasizes the role of civil aviation in the 21st century transportation and its significance in connecting people, fostering social and economic development globally. Guest of Honor Transport and Logistics Minister Frank Tayali has said through his representative Frederick Mwalusaka, who is Permanent Secretary in the same ministry, said the industry has recovered 100% passenger numbers.
100% recovery in passenger numbers compared to the pre-COVID levels. I strongly urge the Zambia Airport Corporation Limited and the Civil Aviation Authority and indeed all industry players to innovate and use more technology which should benefit the sector. To the use of technology, we need to join the race and use sustainable aviation fuels so that we can reduce the country's aviation carbon footprint.
Aviation Board Chairperson Dr. Patrick Nkoma said aviation should not only be for a few privileged, but should be a matter of choice.
We are opening the aviation sector not to the privileged few, but we are opening it up to people that can afford to fly from Lusaka to Johannesburg. And I'm sure, let's watch the space. At the rate we are going, the aviation sector is geared to change the whole paradigm of thinking that to travel on a bus or a train or an aircraft should be a matter of choice and not a matter of, do I have the money, can I afford it? So at the end of the day, the civil aviation is here to carry that mandate to make sure that aviation doesn't stay in the hands of the only privileged people. Aviation is a domain which must be accessed by people who can feel like, for a change, I don't want to catch a train, I don't want to catch a bus, I want to go on the plane.
This year's aviation program was celebrated under the theme Advancing Innovation for Global Aviation Development. Aviation plays a major role in people's lives as everyone depends on it as a driver of the economy, both international and domestically. Mebo Chitimbiti reporting for Hope News in Lusaka.
Government says it is working hard to improve service delivery in saving newborn babies in the country. Speaking when receiving a specialized ambulance by Czech Embassy in Lusaka today, Health Minister Sylvia Masevo said over 100 neonatal cases were recorded in the first quarter this year in the country. Ms. Masevo says the neonatal mortality rate recorded in the first quarter came as a result of inadequate specialized ambulances as they were being ferried to referral hospitals from their localities. She noted that the donation made today of a specialized ambulance by the Czech Republic will help the ministry in saving the lives of newborn babies in the country. And Czech Republic Ambassador to Zambia, Pavel Procheka, said the partnership between Zambia and the Czech Republic will go a long way as it seeks to serve and support the citizens of the two countries. Mr. Procheka said Zambia is one of the countries that the Czech Republic has identified to improve the service delivery in the health sector.
The ambulance from the Czech hand to the Zambian hand.
Also the training. The small vents, the neonatal vents.
This ambulance is particularly prepared for the transporting of any kind of the patient. So you have just standard stretcher, which is the detachable model. So, and yes, for the adults, you can use it for the adults. For the child, is the prepared this basic trolley, if you can see this adapter, you can easily montage the baby incubator, and it's completely connected to the ambulance, so you can easily transport the whole transporting incubator inside of the car.
So there's supposed to be some incubator.
Yes, you already have it in the hospital.
So this is an extra for big people.
Exactly. Yes. So you can change it. So if you don't need it to transport only the babies, you can use it as a standard ambulance for the normal patients.
For the women.
For the women part, of course, yeah.
And finally, in the news today, Petauke East Mission District Pastor Alik Dokwe has called on church members to be inclusive in their worship with persons living with disabilities. Speaking during the just-ended Special Needs Crusade in Petauke Mission District, Pastor Dokwe said inclusive worship with people living with disabilities will help them realize the value and their importance before God's creation. Pastor Dokwe has observed that persons living with disabilities are excluded from worship, a situation he has described as unfortunate. He said all followers of Christ should share the gospel as did Jesus. And about 73 souls have been added in the church register following their baptism. We have details in this report.
Since the launch of Adventist Possibility Ministries in Petauke District of Eastern Province in 2021, the church has witnessed several activities underscored. Through its launch, the church has witnessed the inclusion of several people living with disabilities who in the past the church never took a step to bring them closer to Jesus. Recently, Adventist Possibility Ministries under Chisomo Church conducted a 2-week crusade in Chandema village of Chief Kalendaro's area. The church conducted awareness programs on the need of inclusion to people living with disabilities.
Kulingana nama churches yenda ni alimbikisa chifukwa cha mission statement ya Seventh Day Adventist irufuna kuti tisaleke wina aliyense kunja. Niyo chifukwa Yesu Kristo aufuna kuti kubwera kwacho kusakhale wina akanene kuti ine sinamvereko. That's why tionesese kuti ma churches monse ngati tingakwanise inafunika tonse zikolosi la pansi mbali ya inclusive evangelism tiike kozera. Onas abululu lao pamene tinalu waendera sana lukulupira kuti Mulungu ali nawo vanalukana kuti anatipasa uyu munthu olemala tiona monga kuti Mulungu sana tichitire chifundo but tavalimbikisa kupyolera ikrusade. So ninacho chikhulupiriro kunena kuti mipingo ina malo yosiyana-siyana tiike kozeru i area ekandi kabungwe ka Adventist Possibility Ministries kakite pasogolo.
5 members from Islamic faith were baptized and joined the state church, while 2 were baptized in Sansara sub-district of Petauke East Mission.
Nganga chingola yose vanisiwa Zimbabwe Mozambique naenda mbana unoti ndachitenga Nikodimo koma nitembenuke nikumkresu oro nimkamba apa koma fano uchitanzo sivigirizana koma nifuna nipange chintu chogwirizana naye na Yehova Mulungu mwini kazi.
Adventist Possibility Ministries seek to inspire, equip and mobilize those who have a disability, suffered a loss or are a caregiver, so they may serve God and community as expressed in the mission statement of the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Kuma special needs Mulungu atidalisa nawo lelo twabatiza tifuniko yikako nzeru kuli aba bantu osabalekerera iyayi na bebe bafuna salvation bafuna chipulumuso tifunika kuyikako nzeru kubalalikira utenga kuti na bebe balandira mbuye Yesu Kristu monga lero mwamene chachitikira kumupingo yonse tenti tubachite identify nga twabachita identify tubalete mupingo tubapunzise na bebe bamuzibe Yesu Kristu bamulandire Yesu Kristu ndiye nchito yasu.
Ni crusade mozi yamene yankala yapindu kwambiri kuno kwa Chandema kwa nitachitira crusade ni malo yamene bantu bambiri amene bali kuno ni ba Islamic Muslim yamene natenga malo kwambiri. So pamene tenzobwera tenzoona monga kuti zizankhala zinthu zotivuta kwambiri kuti mwina bantu sawazalandira uthenga wathu. Bantu amene ezooneka monga kuti sangakwanise konse kulandira uthenga baulandira uthenga ndiponso auyamikira.
The church in Petauke district should view Adventist Possibility Ministries as an artery that carries life to the entire church body. The ministry has donated wheelchairs, goods and sorted items to different people living with different disabilities as an outreach program. It is imperative for the church to build awareness and acceptance of the gifts and talents of these individuals and to accommodate this ministry by removing any hindrance for people with special needs. Meanwhile, Petauke East Mission District Youth Ministries conducted a 2 weeks crusade at Yampande grounds where about 30 people got baptized. Later in the afternoon, the youths conducted a community service at Campero village in Chief Yampande's area.
The youth from Petauke East Mission District, as we were concluding our crusade, we decided to do a community service where we thought to say that in as much as we had blessed people with spiritual food, we need also to help them physically, just as Jesus says that this which you did to the least of my brethren, you also did it to me. We are fulfilling the scripture by living it, by helping 2 families which we helped, we identified that we are vulnerable in the society. So we decided that we can help these families with clothes and mid-meal.
Mulungu amapitira mu bantu. So ife pali zamene mwachita mwatipasa chisanzu chakutolo nthawi zinangu nezopembera kuja ndiko ndotayikira kuti pesi niyende kuli awa amene ayangana pa bantu ovutika.
Amukathandiza abana muno mwathandizana nawo ndachochita kuti niwone uyu muntu novutika niliye chompasa. So mwe wa mpingo nuyamikira mpitirije mpingo ukabateti muita abantu balotayika.
Yeah. Preach the word, be an evangelist. For Hope News, Sambo David.
That story by Sambo David brings us to the close of our bulletin. But before we go, here is what made the headlines. Mkwazi Women's Club alerts Chawama and Kanyama residents on GBV matters. Traditional leaders call for enhanced global interventions to fight climate change. 21-year-old traditional healer detained in Chilanga police for giving charms to 3 boys. And the Czech Republic has donated a specialized ambulance to the Ministry of Health. Church called upon to consider persons living with disabilities during worship. That's all we had for the news today. I have been your caster, Muyanga, alongside my sign language interpreter, George KALIMUKWA, and on behalf of the entire production team and crew, it's bye-bye. Keep watching Hope Channel Zambia, television that changes lives.
Adventist Secondary School.
Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School is enrolling pupils for the 2024 academic year in junior and senior secondary education. This educational institution is a co-Christian boarding school run by the Seventh-day Adventist Church and offers grade 8 to 12 education. Located on the outskirts, 5 kilometers north of Chisamba town in Central Province of Zambia, Chisamba District Education Board ranks the school 3rd in academic performance in the district. With our conducive and learner-friendly environment, our pupils are able to excel tremendously in their academic journey.
distance along a latitude, which is a small circle. So what formula do we use?
Our learners are imparted with vast knowledge in practical agricultural production units that will help them become entrepreneurs when they leave school.
My name is Shoma Sifukwe. I'm in grade 10B and I take agriculture. We grow crops so that we can provide for the school and supply for those that come here around to also buy them so that we can also earn a living here.
They proudly bring their children to our school. They believe in the quality of education that is offered here.
We encourage you to bring your children to Mweene Adventist Secondary School. You have tried the rest. Try the best now.
For more details, you can contact us on 0976261285 or 0979908216, or you can email us on Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School @gmail.com. Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School, training the head, the heart, and the hand.
Welcome to yet another episode of Breath of Praise. Yes, in this season, we are talking about the sanctuary message. And our key text is coming from the book of Psalm 77, verse 13, which says, "Thy way, O God, is in the sanctuary." Yes, and that's what we want to learn. That's what we are hoping you will learn throughout this season. And in this particular episode, we want to understand what changed after Jesus died on the cross. That's what we'll be discussing today, so stay tuned. Do not change that channel. To help us discuss, first of all, my name is Caroline Okoth. I am your host. And on my far left, we have none other than Steve Biko Nyaga. Yes, please say hello.
Dear viewer, welcome to this 5th episode of Breath of Praise.
Amen. Karibu sana. Karibu sana, Steve. On my far right, who's playing the piano, is Enoch Onguru. Please say hello.
Hello, viewer. Welcome once again.
Thank you so much. And right next to Steve is Darius. Darius, please say hi to the viewer.
Hi, viewer. Welcome to this episode.
Thank you. And